Hi folks, Mr. Thessalonian back here again. It's been about a year since I've made a new show, and I wanted to go through after winter's finally let go of its grasp up here in the north. We got green grass finally, and I haven't been able to do any outside shows. I wanted to go through and start revisiting some of the projects I started the show with. The first one here would be the focus pan. Now I want to go through exactly how this works. What this is what I call it, is the focus pan. And the reason that's called that is because it focuses the heaviest element, the gold, within the material. And I got tired of sitting there panning material, knowing where my gold was at the bottom corner of the pan down there, and having to take all this dirt off the top to get down to it. And that's what led to the idea to just go ahead and make an extraction point and a capture can in the pan itself. So you can see here the pan is shaped like a big funnel. So it's going to focus all the gold. Once you get this into motion, like you would normally with the gold pan to get the settling action to rest the gold against the bottom, the gold's going to drop through the center hole, which I'll show you here in a moment, and get trapped in this lower can. And because the center hole is much smaller than the can opening, it creates a trap inside of there. So it's very difficult to turn the pan enough at an angle that the gold can get out over that lip unless the whole can's actually packed full of gold. You just want to keep settling it into the bottom, and that gold should be trapped really, really well. You can really turn that pan all the way sideways, dump all the rocks off of this, and you're not going to lose any of that gold. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and start undoing some of this, and I'm going to show you just how simple this is to put together. So there you go, folks. It's basically just three pieces here. Very simple to put together. You got a catch can, you got a screen to keep the larger rocks from plugging up the hole, and you've got your pan that's going to act like a funnel to help make sure all that heavy material, when you're swishing it around, is going to find its way down to that hole and drop into the can. So let's go put this together and put it in the river and see if we can't find some gold. Alright folks, so here's where I'm digging. I'm on the side of the river. I've got these two big rocks. I've just cleared all the big rock out of the center of it. I'm going to go ahead and take that chunk of material out of the center there, put it in a bucket. We're going to run that through the focus pan here. The water's nice and cold since the snow just started melting. We've been in the grip of a heck of a winter this year. It's my first chance to get out, so we're going to see if we can find some gold. Alright folks, so here we are, we're on the side of the river. I've got a bucket full of material right here that I'm going to go ahead and run through our focus pan and see just how well it works. So let me see if I can set up this camera. We're going to do a couple pans and I'm going to show you how well it concentrates. Alright, so here we have the focus pan's full of material. Let's see if I can do this one-handed, folks. We're going to get that focus pan out here into the deep water and we're going to give it a run. So there we go. We're going to give it a bunch of shakes here. Just get the whole thing rocking and rolling. Once again, sorry folks, I'm doing this with one hand. So we're going to give it a big focus here like you would any other time gold panning. Really settle that material. Give it a little more water. Alright, so let's go ahead and dump out that top layer of material there. The waves are pretty big here. Alright, so we're going to give it one final kind of settling pan. We're going to dump out all that top material. And there we go. So one pan full already focused down to the concentrates. Let me refill it and we'll do it again. Alright folks, so let's go ahead now. I've put a full 5-gallon bucket through this. I don't know how rich this gold area is. We're going to go ahead and take apart the focus pan here. You can see our concentrate can. Nice and full of material. We're going to go ahead and dump that right here in this gold pan. See what we got for the day. See how well it concentrated. I'm going to have to put a little water in there and wash out the bottom of that can real quick. Boy, I'll tell you what, after that much snow this year, this water is cold, folks. And of course I had to move up here. The one winter we had a super winter this year. So there we go. Got all our concentrates in the pan. I'm going to real quickly here for you folks try to one-hand pan this down. Let me go ahead and switch the camera hand. Alright, so we're getting down a little bit here, trying to get this material off the top. I just dug under one little rock here, folks, so I'm not really sure how much is going to be there. We don't find a lot of big nuggets in this area, but we do find a lot of little fine gold, and these waves really make it difficult to get a good even pan here. We're definitely working down to the last of our material. You carefully wash off some of the last of this. I'm having a hard time seeing the lens here on the camera, so it's a little out of shot. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, so we got a few big rocks left. Let's see if we got any gold in there. I see one little spot right there. Maybe this camera will pick it up here, folks, for you. There's a little piece of gold right here at the tip of my finger. Right there. There's another little piece right here at the tip of my finger. So let's keep panning that down, see how many little pieces we got in there. Here's another little guy right here. Right at the tip of my finger right there. You can probably see that. A little gold flake. Oh, that's kind of disappointing, folks. There wasn't much in there. I see, oh, maybe 6 or 7 little pieces. But like I said, we're not usually finding big gold here. Last fall, before the winter hit, I found a few nice pieces out of this, but it takes a lot of digging. Yeah, so there you go, folks. There's the concentrator focus pan in action. Hopefully here throughout the day I'll be able to get some bigger pieces and hopefully be able to show you that. Until next time, hope you enjoyed. This is Mr. Teslani in the great inland Northwest saying bye.